This British tourist is completely losing their mind over how insanely freezing American buildings are.
I have found out why America is so great. And it is one thing and one thing only: air conditioning. It is the greatest thing I have ever experienced. It is hotter than Satan's butt crack out here. But what makes it bearable is the air conditioning. I believe you need to add a verse to your national anthem that talks about air conditioning. Americans are only scared of one thing, and that is being hot. But I love it. I love it. Is it something you have against being hot? Because the air conditioning, the ice in everything. Alors, something that I figured out while being here is that ice makes everything better. Better. I am convinced Americans put ice in every drink. The other day, I was out for breakfast, and I was at a cafe. I look over, and a man had ice in his milk. Oh. Americans love ice so much that le Titanic, non, le Titanic, whatever you say, I believe the Titanic was out to get more ice. Here in Texas, I see these signs that say that some people want ice. I don't understand that, and then people tell me that ice will take me away. What is this?
While the UK handles summer with an open window, America turns their indoors into a literal freezer.
All right, so Americans are learning that the British people don't have AC in their homes. Okay, now I don't know if that's 100% of the whole country of England, but most people don't have AC in their houses, right? Now, where the confusion lies for me is I see British people talking about AC as if they've never experienced AC in their lives. So my question is this: in England, is there not AC in hotels? Is there not AC in your cars? Like, is AC really just non-existent over there? That's where I'm confused. And I'm really confused because even in the dirt poor area in Mexico, my aunt, maybe not dirt poor, my aunt has an AC unit. It's detachable, right? They hung it up in like the kitchen, and it cools her whole house. Why don't the people in England have that? I'm just confused about that. I didn't know. So I don't know all the facts.
This is the exact moment a Brit realizes American AC operates on a completely different level.
European fans landing in America for the World Cup expected brutal heat. What they didn't expect was air conditioning so aggressive it would become the actual main character of their trip. And social media is currently flooded with European visitors stepping out of 95-degree Texas heat into stadiums and hotel lobbies that feel like walk-in freezers. And the reactions are priceless. One England fan called AT&T Stadium heaven after going from sweating in Dallas to needing a jacket indoors. A German fan's video showing him cycling through freezing, comfortable and confused in the span of one elevator ride. Meanwhile, European national teams training for the tournament are reportedly struggling with the heat itself, with some squads strapping on ice vests just to get through practice. So today we are breaking down why Americans are so obsessed with cranking the AC, why Europeans are losing their minds over it, and why this culture clash might actually be giving some teams a real edge at this World Cup. So stay tuned.
Watching a UK traveler experience the pure blast of American cooling never gets old.
Okay, so I've stayed now officially in my first home, proper home in America. And there's one thing that's kind of really, there's actually two things that have blown my mind. But this one is where there's like air vents in the house. Let me show you. Right, so see that up there? I'm going to say that's the AC. The amount of times that you guys would say to me, how on earth do you get cool in your house? And I was like, I just open a window. You know, that's my aircon. But I've got to tell you, it's genius. And I think it is brilliant. And I don't know why we don't have it in the UK. I mean, it'd be like 7:30 in the morning, I'm all stuffy and it's warm, and next thing I know, there's cool air coming down on me in the morning, and it just makes me feel comfortable again. So one of the best things that I've found coming to America is the fact that you do have AC in your homes. And now I want it. I don't think I can go back to my house and like, I've got to open a window and I can't control the temperature. This is going to be awful when I go back home. Opening my window and then I'm freezing cold, or I close the window and it's boiling hot. So having AC in your house, genius.
It turns out British visitors are completely unprepared for the indoor winter waiting for them in the US.
This is roasting. 35 degrees Celsius. I've taken all my pictures outside and I'm like, I just need to find me some shade. And I just want to experience what it's going to feel like to actually walk into the stadium, to feel the air conditions. Oh, this is glorious. Absolutely glorious. It's like stepping into a fridge. Living the dream. I can feel myself rapidly cooling down. Ah, this is what dreams are made of.
You can see the exact second the massive American AC culture shock hits their face.
They have the craziest thing here in America. So it's blazing hot outside. But look at this. I'm going to step into this establishment and it's chilly. It's hot outside, but when you step in, it's like a winter's day.
Now that Europeans have come here for the World Cup, they're discovering exactly why we are so obsessed with central AC. Because it's hot as crap here. It's just so hot, it makes you tired, you're dehydrated no matter how much you drink. It's just scorching hot. And guess what, guys? It gets even hotter. Just wait till July or August. Be thankful you won't be here then. Unless you're traveling over then. In that case, be thankful we have central AC.
Brits expect a gentle desk fan, but what they actually get on the ground is a total deep freeze.
Oh, you guys have air conditioning everywhere.
Yep, this is America.
I love it.
This is normal here.
That's completely normal, man.
The public restrooms here?
Yeah, you don't?
No, and they're free?
Yeah, that's the bare minimum.
Incredible. I know it's the third time, but can I get another? Of course. Yes. How many refills do I get?
It's unlimited.
I love this place.
Now, the trend exploding across social media right now is officially close to a phenomenal. European visitors arriving for the 2026 World Cup expecting to suffer through American summer heat, and instead discovering that the real culture shock is happening indoors. Under the World Cup hashtags, posts have piled up into the millions, and a huge chunk of them aren't even about the football, they're about air conditioning. One of the most viral examples comes from an England fan who documented stepping out of 35 degrees Celsius heat in Dallas and walking straight into a stadium, describing the temperature shift as nothing short of heavenly. He went so far as to argue that if every World Cup stadium were that aggressively air-conditioned, England would have a genuinely competitive edge, since the Three Lions are built for cooler conditions. A few hours later, after his team beat Croatia, he walked back outside and said it felt like someone had switched the oven back on. Then there's the German fan whose video shows him cycling through an entire roller coaster of emotions in the span of a few minutes, freezing one moment, comfortable the next, and completely bewildered by the time the AC kicks back in. That clip alone has become shorthand for what a huge number of European visitors are experiencing for the first time. An indoor climate that swings so hard it almost needs its own personality. So, why is this even a thing? Part of it comes down to infrastructure and history. Central air conditioning has become standard in American homes, offices, and stadiums for decades, built into a culture where electricity has historically been cheap enough that running a building 20 degrees colder than the outside air isn't seen as excessive. In much of Europe, older buildings, high energy cost, and a cultural habit of tolerating warm indoor temperatures mean AC is far less common, which is exactly why stepping into a stadium converted for football suddenly feels like walking into a different climate entirely. So guys, that's it for today. Let's have this conversation in the comments below. And if you went to America for the first time, what shocked you the most? Let's have this conversation. And if you found this video insightful and you would like more like this, then don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. So stay tuned.
Hit that subscribe button for more global culture shocks. Drop a comment. Could you survive an American indoor winter?